Many thanks to Jeppe and Peter for your work and for this draft report. For my part, I am pleased to see that a specific part concerning the international dimension, and in particular developing countries, is present. As we have seen, these countries are the most hit by tax dodging, and for a global plague, we need global solutions. As Zuckman told us, international rules are most effective when they are of universal application. Establishing global tax norms should not be an exclusive project, as the BEPS process turned out to be. Defining and updating global tax norms should be a process managed by a universal, democratic, UN intergovernmental tax body. Further, while OECD rules officially bind only OECD member states, non-OECD countries are often pressured to adopt them, even where they are not favourable to them or they lack the adequate human and financial resources to cope with rules and tax evasion phenomena. Even most developed nations struggle to cope with. I mean, it's difficult for some of these countries. Emblematic is the case of the OECD Common Reporting Standard requiring a country to participate reciprocally. This can be problematic for developing countries that do not have the capacity to compile the information. Support in terms of finance, technical expertise and time is needed to allow them to build the required capacity, and the Common Reporting Standard should include a transition period for them, as the Parliament asked for in its resolution of July 2015 on these matters. There is an important reference to the EU list of non-cooperative jurisdiction, keeping in mind that specific challenges developing countries face should be taken into account. It would be completely unfair to include a country like Liberia and not include some of the United States, for example, or not creating a scrutiny mechanism for EU member states. And then it's very important to have spillover effect analysis of EU and member state tax policies, because including the matter of tax treaties, which can be improperly used by multinationals to take away important amount of resources. So let's not forget, this is not only about the EU. The huge amount of money lost by developing countries every year through tax evasion harms and risks to make our development policies useless, and we need a global and development perspective on these crucial issues. So I will present some amendments, but thanks a lot for your very good work.